This is my childhood story. When I was about 16 years old, I was on my way home, very late around 4 a.m. with 5 of my friends. As we walk, this white Cherokee Jeep pulls up behind us and 3 men got out. Our instincts kicked in and everyone including me started running. Unfortunately, all 5 of my friends were running in one direction while I was running in the opposite direction. As I tried to run, my foot tripped and I fell. One of the guys grabbed me, threw me down, and told me to hand over my cell phone. I said no. The other guy who was a bit chubby threw a can of beer at me and then punched me. He was drunk and ranting. I handed over my mobile thinking these guys were just out to mug me and will probably leave me alone. Then the third guy came up to me and told me to get into the Jeep. Now I was sure that I was getting kidnapped. My instincts kicked in as they tried to drag me along, so I went limp to pretend to have an asthma attack right there in the middle of the road. The third one was a bit confused looking at me. The chubby one started to worry and told his friends that they'd better leave. I laid there for a good 2 to 3 minutes looking dead before I got up. But the major turning point was that I found a wallet. It belonged to the first man who took my cell phone. This man was 18 years old and worked for the Ministry of Defense. I ran to a random building, knocked on the first door, and called my relatives. We went to the police station, and filed a report. He finally came to the station with my cell phone and a receipt that I threw rocks at his window, so he wanted to make up for it by taking my phone. The cops didn't buy it and gave him a long lecture. And it was done, no jail, nothing. I was given a paper containing his identity etc. as a warning to him that if anything else happened to me he would go to jail. It was wrong of me not to mention that these people also tried to kidnap me. Because I was traumatized and it was the first time I got into such a big problem, I just wanted to get it over with and go home. But for the next 2 years after the incident, I never went out late at night.